Hey, welcome back to another edition of TGG Cares. This is where we bring in a nonprofit in the community here and just spotlight, let you guys know what they have going on. We're super excited today to be joined by Sarah from Volunteers of America Dakotas. Always got to add that last part. It's important. So thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we were kind of talking about this off air a little bit, but I feel like everyone has heard the name Volunteers of America, but maybe not everybody knows exactly what you guys do or what services you offer.
Yeah.
Give us a real quick Cliff Notes version.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
I think you're spot on with your assessment. At Volunteers of America Dakotas, we're really focused on kind of filling those unmet needs in the communities, and we focus those in 4 areas. So services for children, youth, and families, services for people experiencing homelessness, individuals who have intellectual or developmental disabilities, and then people with behavioral health needs.
Awesome. Awesome. And are all those done on site with you guys, or are you guys going out into the community?
Yeah, it's a mix of both. So we have residential services where we have people in our care 24/7. We have day services, our after-school programming. We have remote behavioral health where we're touching people all across the state and into portions of Minnesota and Iowa. So it's all of the above.
You guys are on the move at all
Yes.
times. So last year we had you on. We talked about the out-of-school time program.
Yes.
Let's kind of recap that, because that was a service that I had never heard about, but something that I think is a really cool program.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, we're very, very excited to be partnering with the Sioux Falls School District, and we're providing after-school services in 4 of the highest need schools in Sioux Falls. And so I think what makes us unique with our services is that they are available to parents and families at completely no cost. And it's really beyond just a recreational program where kids come and they get to play, and that's important, and there is some of that. But we also know that kids need that extra academic help, and so that's a huge focus of our services as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I know as a parent and work and schedules, that's a tough time, after school, right after
Yes.
school till the end of the workday. So a huge void that you guys are filling there. So we talked about kind of what you guys are maybe best known for. Maybe let's talk about and maybe shift gears to maybe something that nobody really knows about yet.
Yeah.
What's new at Volunteers of America?
I'm glad you asked. I think one thing that more and more people are finding out about, but is still new for us and new to people in the Sioux Falls community, is our Greater Goods program. It's our newest program at VOA. We opened in mid-July, and Greater Goods, we serve as a redistribution partner. So we work with an international nonprofit that works with retailers and manufacturers who have overstock, clearance, lightly used returns. And it doesn't make sense for those retailers and those manufacturers always to rebarcode it, put it back in their system. That's not efficient for them. So they donate it to our partner organization, who donates them to us, and then we get to redistribute them to our nonprofits, schools, churches who are members of Greater Goods.
Awesome. So how do those other nonprofits kind of get connected with that program?
Yeah, absolutely. So we just have a really simple membership form. We always say come out and take a tour. We have a whole warehouse full of new and new goods. So it's everything from school supplies and backpacks and clothing to toys and fitness and household items and standing desks. So it's really hard to say everything that we have. We just encourage that those groups who think they might want to join to come out and take a tour, get a hold of us and come out and take a tour, and then your mind starts ticking about all the good work that our nonprofits and schools and churches do and how they can put these items to work.
Yeah, so where is that warehouse?
Yeah, our warehouse is located just off the Renner Crooks exit, so way north of town there, but you can easily pop on and off the interstate. You're never more than 15 minutes away.
Yeah, yeah. I always think Crooks is a little bit further than it is, but it's really not that far north. So, okay, so Greater Goods, and so if they are, just reach out. Can they just show up to the warehouse, or what's the best way to do that?
Yeah, I think if you're a new member and you're interested in joining, or you're not quite a member yet, definitely reach out. We also have like an online scheduling tool, so you can easily schedule a tour or give us a call, shoot us an email, and that way we can make sure that somebody's there to kind of show you around, explain all the details of the program.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what does a membership in that look like?
Yeah, so our nonprofits pay a $150 annual membership fee.
Yep.
That's automatically put back on their account as credit. And then every item that we redistribute, we collect an admin fee for, and that really just helps us like keep the lights on, pay the shipping to get the donations to us. So really, it's a way for nonprofits and schools and churches to get items that they need at a significantly reduced cost from what they would pay.
Yeah.
So you can come to us, and if you need school supplies, you can take $150 and walk away with probably $1,000 worth of school supplies.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yes.
Very cool. And how long have you guys been doing this program?
We just opened middle of July, so it's been about 3 months.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very good. Maybe what else, over the last couple of years, I feel like things have just changed with COVID and the pandemic. Everybody's, we're kind of getting back into, the maybe normal way of things again. What are you guys seeing as the biggest need, or maybe just an area that our community maybe is struggling more with now than they were in the past?
That's a great question. I think the answer has to be behavioral health. COVID was just hard on everyone, whether it was economic stresses from COVID, whether it was isolation, whether it was disruption in children's lives. I think children's behavioral health has been really disrupted with all of that change. And, when you're only 6 years old, 2 years is a good chunk of your life. So for it to be kind of that disrupted is really, really difficult.
Yeah.
And so we adapted during COVID and really kind of leaned heavily into remote behavioral health. And we've seen that even now, as people are kind of getting back to normal, a lot of times continuing to do that through telehealth is a better way to reach people. So that's a service that we've continued to lean into.
Cool. And on like behavioral health and maybe some of the other services that you guys provide, do you guys partner with anybody, or is that strictly VOA?
We have a team of trained like counselors, behavioral therapists, all of that. So they work with, but we obviously work with different organizations to accept referrals. So we have a sliding scale fee, so that we're able to, people who need counseling services and they're maybe uninsured or underinsured, or they're just low income, we can work with them to make that healthcare more accessible. So we do work with organizations like the school district and like some of our, parole probation officers and really any organization that's serving people to know that, this service is available at Volunteers of America and to make those referrals to us.
Perfect. Yeah. Cool. Is there any volunteer opportunities?
There is,
Okay.
at Greater Goods, actually. So when we get truckloads of donations, they come to us in giant pallets, and we have no idea what's on them. So we love volunteers who want to come out and help us kind of sort through those, plug things in, make sure they work, build some of the furniture that comes in. So yeah, we love volunteers at Greater Goods.
Awesome. Who is a good volunteer?
Anyone and everybody is a good volunteer. Okay. Yeah, we've had mothers who want to come out and volunteer with their kiddos, and they can help us count things and sort things, all the way to groups, employers who want to send out their team as like a team bonding thing. So really anybody and everyone.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very cool. Any other ways to get connected with Volunteers of America?
I would just say go to our website, www.voa-dakotas.org, and I think it even says get connected or get involved, and check us out there.
Perfect. And we will put that link in the comments below, and you can check out all these services that they offer, including Greater Goods and everything else on their website as well, and ways to get connected and donate just to keep things going forward that way. So any other parting words?
No, thank you. Glad to be
Perfect.
here. Check us out online.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next time.